Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Pinpoint Reviews, where we keep it simple and to the point. Today we're going to be reviewing the Black Widow figure from Avengers Endgame. And as you can see, it has a nice portrait of Black Widow on the front of the box. Looks really lifelike, but it's actually not like a straight up picture of her. It's pretty much kind of like looks like a painted, like softer image. It looks really cool. And then the Avengers A on the front has that nice crumbling effect, and you can see like the galaxy effect in the background as well. So that's pretty nice. And then on the side of the box, it has her logo here up at the top in that gold foil. Looks very nice. And then this is Black Widow. And then the back of the box has the warnings and stuff. You can read those if you like. I don't really do it because it doesn't apply to me really too much because I know not to choke on these. And then also, it's pretty much the other side is pretty much the same exact thing. So that's pretty much it for her art box. So let's go on ahead and get Black Widow out here and take a better look at her. So taking a better look here at Black Widow, as you can see, she looks phenomenal. The head sculpt is on point, and I am a firm believer that that's really because they finally went with sculpted hair on this figure. I'm a huge fan of sculpted hair because it looks more lifelike, and it's so much easier just to pull the figure out of the box and not have to sit there and style it, put any product in it, and try to make it look film accurate whenever you can just pull it out of the box and it already looks that way. So I am a huge fan of that. Also, her suit, as we pan down, you can see it has that very tactical vibe. I'm a huge fan that they have the Black Widow logo right there on the belt. She's got her guns on her side. But as you can see, the boots right here, they don't have that split ankle design, so I'll go over that in the articulation, but you definitely don't get any ankle movement, and that's a huge bummer for me. But as you can see, the suit does look awesome. I'm a huge fan of the black and red layering and stuff. Like you can see the red on her sides, and then on her gauntlets, she's got the black and red, so that's very cool. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of how the figure looks, so let's go on ahead and get the accessories out here and take a better look at those. So taking a better look here at her accessories, as you can see, she doesn't come with too much, but she does come with the essentials for what you would need. I mean, she could have came with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but that would be completely stupid in my opinion. Anyways, let's go on ahead and dive in. As you can see on her staff here, it looks very nice. It has a lot of nice detail there. As you can see, the paint application is pretty, I guess, okay. There's not like a lot of weathering on this at all, so that's okay, I guess. And it's pretty much the same for this one as well. It looks good, the detail is there, but there's not a lot of weathering on these like you would think there would be. And then of course she comes with her handles that plug into her back. This end would just go in there. And again, no like weathering really, but it looks okay. And then she does come with her traditional guns that like you would usually get with a Black Widow figure. As you can see, the slide does move. And then the clip on the bottom does actually come out, but it is kind of a pain to get out, so be careful when you're pulling it out, but there is a little bullet on the top of the clip. I'm not going to sit here and try to struggle with that. And she does come with her traditional hands, but I am a really huge fan, though, of the little stopwatch, or not stopwatch, time travel watch. What am I saying? But it has a lot of nice detail, and you can see it kind of has some weathering on there as well, so that's pretty cool. And then the glove itself looks really nice as well. You can see like the stitching there on the thumb. Looks really awesome. And that's pretty much it for the rest of the hands. So let's go ahead and look at her base here. It looks really good. Has that nice shiny A on the front. And it has her logo there, and it kind of fades into red. Very fitting for the character. And it says Black Widow on the front. Doesn't have a metal nameplate, but am I butthurt about it? No, I am not. So let's go on ahead and go over Black Widow's articulation. So very quickly, going over Black Widow's articulation, the head movement is pretty nice. She does look side to side quite nicely. Also, she can look up pretty good and look down pretty easily. You just want to be careful though with this little hairpiece because you don't want to break it. Also, the arm can bend up to about right there before it bounces back down. The bicep swivel is nice. She does have a double bent elbow, and also her wrist movement is fairly nice. Also, her arms can move to about right there before you start feeling tension. And then she does have a nice ab crunch. Side-to-side movement is pretty restrictive. And then also, same for the legs. It's very restrictive. You can see the tension right there. It's really stressing the suit, honestly. In my opinion, it is. But the legs can spread about right there before you risk tearing it right there. If you're trying to get her in action poses, just be careful. Also, the knee articulation is kind of okay. You just want to be careful because of the suit. It could stick to itself and get caught in her knee joint. Also, there is literally zero ankle articulation just because this boot is all one solid piece. So that's pretty much it for the articulation. Now for some tips I have, you do want to be careful with this hair piece. Even though it is flexible, you could break it whenever you're moving it, and also you could scrape some paint onto the suit, so please be careful with that. Also, you want to be careful with these rubber pieces because it is rubber and you don't really know how durable it is, but as you can see, when you move the legs forward, it does tend to really bend right there. So you want to be careful with that because you don't want to break them. Also, whenever you're trying to move her boots around, it is going to move the entire boot, and you could possibly damage this little part of the suit on her legs. So that's pretty much it for my tips. So let's go on ahead and move on to my final thoughts. Alright guys, so for my final thoughts on the Black Widow figure, it is absolutely incredible. I am a huge fan of the head sculpt. I love how they went with sculpted hair instead of rooted hair. Also, I love the suit design. And by far, this is the best Black Widow figure that Hot Toys has done to date. If you guys are on the fence about picking it up, definitely pick it up from wherever you can. I don't care where you buy your figures from, just buy it because it's such an awesome piece. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please like it and also subscribe to the channel. Also hit the bell notification so you are notified as soon as I upload new content. So, thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more content to come.